Braves. He's 2-2 with a 5.02 ERA. That ERA is coming down, especially after starts like he had his last time out in Kansas City. Got no decision, but he went 6 2/3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. He's already faced the Brewers twice this year. Once in a Minnesota uni, once in a Pittsburgh uni. And this third time around, well, maybe that's the charm because it's in a Braves uniform. And the first 2, not so good. He'll try to improve on that tonight. But we're ready. He's ready. And so is Ben Ingram.
Thank you, Joe. Tonight's weather looks just like last night. Kind of gloomy and gray clouds as far as the eye can see. 68 degrees. And the Braves and the Brewers about ready to tangle. Braves need to win this to make a series out of it. Brewers won last night 3-1. Only 6 hits between the two teams, where the Brewers got more out of their 3 hits than the Braves got out of theirs, winning 3-1. Folks, cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks, use code BRAVES, and get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Home plate umpire Malachi Moore back down behind catcher Sean Murphy. Digging in, Caleb Durbin. He'll be followed by William Contreras and Christian Yelich. Lefty Wentz is ready. So are the Brewers. Game 2 in this series. And now for the ball game. And the first pitch in there for a called strike. Starting at 7:16 Eastern and 6:16 Central.
68 degrees at 7:16.
Joey Wentz, the left-hander from Prairie Village, Kansas, bringing his 0-1 to Caleb Durbin. So Durbin for 2 ABs last night, and he busts his bat, bouncing one out to third. Up with it now, Nacho Alvarez sends it over to first base in time for the out. And Joe, take it away with Gorilla Glue.
And that's another broken bat, Ben. Say that 3 times real fast. Gorilla Glue, for the toughest jobs on planet Earth, the official sponsor of broken bats.
See, now for your first time, that's really good.
We need a new one for broken hearts.
Gonna need a lot of Gorilla Glue for that. I'll be practicing that all night. Gorilla Glue. Here's William Contreras. And Contreras takes a ball inside. Time of the first pitch tonight, as I mentioned, 7:16. And that's brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for Real Sweet Brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. 1 down, no score, top of the first inning, and the 1-0 pitch on the way to the former Brave, William Contreras. That'll be popped up towards the Braves dugout, and that'll spin foul into the lower bowl of the stadium. Braves in their home white uniforms tonight. White tops, white pants, red lettering, red numerals, outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. And the Brewers wearing their navy blue tops, gray pants, gold lettering and numerals, and Milwaukee across the chest of their navy unis. 1-1, low and inside, 2 balls and a strike on Contreras. We're talking about Joey Wentz, and like Joe mentioned, he's been with the Pirates, the Twins, and the Braves this season. As a Brave, 4 appearances, 18 innings, and a 1.50 ERA. Much better numbers in Atlanta. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Contreras a check swing. He did go. Good-looking cutter there, 2-2. And altogether, 21 strikeouts compared to 6 walks as a Brave. And, of course, getting much more opportunity, given that he's a starter now compared to coming out of the bullpen and relieving like he did with the Pirates and the Twins. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Shallow right. Eli White looking up into the cloudy sky. Walking in. And now slightly to his right. Makes the catch and 2 down. Two up and 2 down. That'll bring Christian Yelich up to the plate.
That wasn't a broken bat, was it?
It was not.
Okay.
You know, that's the unique thing about that Gorilla Glue read. It's not just one and done.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a broken bat, you're going to hear about Gorilla Glue the rest of the season. 2 down for Christian Yelich. Pitch on the way from Wentz. And a ball a little bit low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Always liked watching this guy play. Smooth, graceful, can do it all.
Yeah, does a lot of things really well and has for a long time. 1-0 to Yelich. That's fouled off. Didn't see him when we were in that series in Milwaukee earlier this season. Braves did take 2 of 3 against the Brewers in Milwaukee earlier this year. But this is a Brewer team that is really clicking on all cylinders right now. With a win tonight, the Brewers have moved to 28 games over 500, dating back to May 25th. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Yelich. That'll be chopped foul. Now, the Brewers, with a victory tonight, will move to 28 games over 500 at 44-16, dating back to May 25th. It would be the club's best 60-game stretch in team history if they win tonight. So they've been hotter than they've ever been for a 60-game stretch. 1-2 pitch, and Yelich swings and misses, and a curveball takes care of him. Joey Wentz with a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. We'll see if the Braves bats can wake up and make things happen tonight. We'll get a crack at it when we come back. No score into the bottom of the first.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah,
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need.
Tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Braves coming to the plate for the first time. No score into the bottom of the first. It'll be Profar, Olsen, and Baldwin taking their first hacks at Freddie Peralta. Right-hander's first pitch is a ball low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Peralta, 29 years old from the Dominican, 6 feet tall, 200-pound righty. He has had a great season. This is his 24th start. He has a dozen wins. 1-0 pitch, little number down the third base line, charging in Durbin. Gloves it next to the bag, off-balance throw, and far too late. Jurickson Profar with an infield hit to lead things off at the bottom of the first inning.
What a crack-up. What a difference a night makes, huh?
Yeah, big time.
First pitch swinging on each one of them. One went in the seats, and this one hugged the third baseline.
He was digging it out down the line. And by the time Durbin got leather on it over there by third base, nothing he could do about it. So now Matt Olson up to the plate. Getting his first look at Freddie Peralta. Peralta brings it. Olson swings and misses at a high fastball. Braves hitters will see that fastball, a change, a curve, and a slider. And it's all been working for him this season. He is 12-5 with a 3.08 ERA. 0-1 pitch. This little high and outside with a fastball. For Peralta, his 12 wins, the most in the National League, and he's tied with Max Fried and Garrett Crochet for the most across Major League Baseball. And he was an All-Star this season. That'll be fouled back. His second All-Star selection. And like Joe mentioned, that last outing for him took a loss against the Cubs. Went 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs, 4 walks, and it was his first loss since June 3rd. 1-2 to Olson. That'll be fouled back. So the Brewers have lost his last 2 starts. He got a loss in one of them. And they had won his 7 previous in front of those last 2. 1-2 pitch. Big lunge and a miss by Matt Olson. Curveball struck him out. First of the night for Freddie Peralta. Here's the leather for Milwaukee. Andrew Vaughn is at first base. Bryce Terang, the second baseman. Joey Ortiz is at shortstop. And Caleb Durbin is at third base. In the outfield for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich in left field. Blake Perkins in center. Isaac Collins in right field. Drake Baldwin takes ball low and outside. The catcher is Danny Jansen. And like we mentioned, Freddie Peralta on the mound. No score, bottom of the first inning. Baldwin was 0 for 3 last night, was hit by a pitch. And a little nubber down the third base line again. That hops right over the bag and then skips off the top of the bag for a fair ball. So the Braves wearing out that third base line as they've just had a couple of paper cut base hits, one from Profar, one from Baldwin.
It appeared to be on the same pitch, too, Ben. A curveball, slow curve that the guys are out in front of and just cued off the end of the bat. Things of beauty.
A gentle little hop off the bag at third. So now first and second for Sean Murphy. Murphy 0 for 4 last night. So he's due. He's the catcher tonight while Drake is the DH. Sean Murphy takes a ball inside. That fastball missed from Peralta.
Not too many base runners last night for the Braves and already 2 tonight. But the Braves lead the league in men left on base. Let's not let that happen here.
I believe it. 1-0 pitches in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, for Peralta, his first 11 pitches, 6 strikes, 5 balls, and a couple of slow rollers down the third base line for base hits. Sean Murphy, 42 RBIs on the season. Base hit right here could rake him in one. Looking for the early lead in the bottom of the first. 2-0 pitch and a strike on the inside corner with a changeup. You know, you think about Peralta, 12 wins here on the 5th of August, and you see that number and how much time is left in the season. You start to think about being a 20-game winner. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Murphy swings and tips a changeup into the mid for a strike, 2-2. If he were to win 20 games, he would be the first Brewer in a long time to do so. In fact, the Brewers have had 3 20-game winners in franchise history, and they have not had a single man do it since 1986. There's a ball high, 3-2. Teddy Higuera won 20 in 1986. He's the last Brewer pitcher to win 20. For that, you'd have to go to Mike Caldwell in 1978, who won 22, and Jim Colborn in 1973 won 20. Spinning around and looking back, the runner at second base is Peralta. So that'd be historic for the Brewers if he won 20 games.
Yeah, and I would have guessed Pete Vukovich or Giovanni Gallardo.
3-2, and he swings and misses at a changeup.
He will throw that changeup a lot, even to right-handed hitters. He's working from the side, the third base side of the rubber, as I pointed out. That's a change for him, and it's making his changeup that much more effective. Naturally, he'll throw it to lefties, but even to righties, and it was effective there.
That was a good location with that change. So 2 down for Michael Harris. Been swinging a great bat lately. Check swing, they appeal, and he did go, says Austin Jones. Harris was 0 for 4 last night. Base hit right here could give him an RBI. Profar down at second. Baldwin at first. Batting from the left side, and he swings and misses, 0-2. Well, Peralta's been able to battle back. He had first and second, 1 down, but he struck out Murphy, and quickly ahead of Harris, 0-2.
Last fastball, 95. He can get it up to 97 or so.
0-2, swung on, missed, and a top shelf fastball. So Peralta pitches his way through the jam. He strikes out 3 batters in the bottom of the first inning, and the Braves strand a pair. We go to the top of the second inning. No score in Atlanta.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination.
For down payment or capitalized cost reduction on the new vehicle, see dealer for details.
The flagship station of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets wants to send you to see the season opener in Colorado. Listen for your chance to qualify weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour on 680 The Fan.
No scoring to the top of the second inning. Joey Wentz had a 1-2-3 first inning. He'll be facing Vaughn, Collins, and Terang for the Brewers here in the top of the second inning. And the lefty Wentz set right under the chin. Goes to work on Andrew Vaughn. And Vaughn takes ball low and inside. Andrew Vaughn currently has a 10-game hitting streak. 17 for his last 39. That's a .463 average. And power to boot. 4 homers in that span. Been a good pickup for the Brewers, getting him from the White Sox. 1-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1 on Vaughn.
It's interesting. Those two teams seem to have something going maybe against each other, but certainly acquiring Vaughn is a big pickup, like you said, but there's another part.
Here comes the 1-1. Swung on a miss by Vaughn, 1-2.
When the Brewers acquired Shelby Miller and Jordan Montgomery from the Diamondbacks, to put them on their 40-man roster, they had to take 2 guys off the 40-man roster, and the White Sox claimed both of them. 2 minor leaguers.
How about that? 1-2, got him swinging. Good fastball, elevated in a perfect place. Second strikeout by Wentz and 1 down. Hey, Atlanta, it's the little things we do together that can make a big difference. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A restaurants are teaming up with the Atlanta Braves Foundation on the Home Plate Project to help fight food insecurity for families in need. Show your support by visiting braves.com/homeplate to learn more about food distributions in your area. 1 out for Isaac Collins. And there's a called strike. Collins, another guy who's been heating up, a .281 average. 7 homers. He was named the National League Rookie of the Month for July. And in July, hit .333. 16 RBIs over 26 games gave him that honor. He's out on his front foot, swinging and missing at a curveball. And he leads National League rookies in WAR at 2.5, and he has a .384 on base. That is 7th in the majors amongst players with at least 250 plate appearances. So he's been a difference maker for the Brewers. 28 years old. 0-2 to Collins. Bouncer fouled on the third baseline. Collins came to the Brewers from the Rockies in the minor league phase of the Rule 5 draft back in December of 2022.
Well, he's making the most of his first opportunity.
A really impressive run for Isaac Collins. 0-2 from Wentz. Struck him out. Made him look funny there with that swing. That was a cutter down and in. Back-to-back strikeouts for Wentz. 3 in the game. That'll bring Bryce Terang to the plate. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. We're putting that on our tacos before the game tonight. It's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 2 down for Bryce Terang. He was 1 for 4 last night. He was batting leadoff last night. Left-handed hitter all the way. Takes the first pitch strike. You have a run like the Brewers have had lately. It's one of those situations where you could give a positive statistical nugget for everybody in the lineup. All these guys have been swinging it well. There's a ball low and outside.
Especially after that series in Washington.
Yeah, they blew the doors off the Nationals. Was it 38 runs I think they scored in 3 games?
Something like that.
No score in the second. 1-1 to Terang and a fly ball towards center. Coming in Michael Harris. He is right there. Had a good read on it. Came in, made a chest-high catch, and down they go in order. 6 up and 6 down by Wentz. We go to the bottom of the second. No score.
There's a tidal wave. 5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla.
Ball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Glad to have you with us tonight. Second game of this series, Braves and Brewers from Truist Park in Atlanta. No score. Ozzie Albies leads off, takes the first pitch strike from Freddie Peralta. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Overcast skies and breezy here in Atlanta. Flags blowing across the outfield left to right. There's a ball low. I just couldn't get used to the weather last night. I'm still having a difficult time with it tonight, just given today's date. And it being the first week of August. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Ozzie hits a high, lazy fly ball to center. Blake Perkins under it. Backpedaling, makes the catch, 1 away. I was chatting with some of the Brewers broadcasters prior to the game. And they were thinking, man, when we go to Atlanta in August, it's going to be 101 degrees at first pitch. Nowhere near. What was it, 68 tonight?
Yeah, I actually reported 73, which I had looked up about 30 minutes ago. And it had dropped even from there down to 68.
1 out for Eli White. And Eli takes a ball high. By the way, it's the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And if the Braves steal a base this inning, our contestant tonight, Audrey Fowler, will win $450 in free marathon gas cards. Eli would be a good one to get on base. 1-0, sent foul, arcing its way towards the seats down the right field line. And that's out of play. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge, and all you have to do is visit Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Eli 0 for 4 last night. Waiting on the 1-1 from Peralta. Righty fires, missed inside with a fastball at 94. Eli just a shade under 250 with the average, right at 249. And the 2-1 pitch, sent foul. That'll land in the second deck down the right field line. Right-hander Peralta. Set right at the belt. Kicks and brings it 2-2. Fought off foul by Eli. That fastball, it's 93-94. Man, he gets on you quickly.
And he went upstairs to get some strikeouts last inning, especially those last couple of pitches to Michael Harris.
He locates well. 2-2 pitch. Missed outside with a curveball. That's a tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes. But Eli's able to do that. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, and White sends 1 foul. This is the 9th time in Peralta's career he's seen the Braves. And while his .458 career ERA versus Atlanta is nothing to brag about, he does have a 4-2 record versus Atlanta. And he's always a tough one to draw. Again, the 3-2. Fouled off again. Good battle here by Eli White. This right-hander Peralta. Long, frizzy hair flipping out of the back of his Navy cap. Looking into his target, Danny Jansen. Again, the 3-2. White fouls one back again.
All fastballs. Getting a piece of it.
Had some good swings lately, especially those 2 homers in Bristol. This will be the 10th pitch of the battle between Peralta and White. Here it comes. Guess what? Fouled off. That was a curveball.
Hey, you and Darren hit a couple of homers in Bristol, too, man. You and Darren O'Day look great for the Speedway special out there.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, we'd been thinking about it for a long time, but when the day finally came to put on the costumes, his room was right next to mine. Here's pitch number 11. And White pops one up, shallow right field. Vaughn and Terang back. Second baseman Terang makes the catch on the foul line, about 30 feet back of the infield. And I'm texting Darren, because obviously you know it's going to be fun, but there's still that trepidation of, okay, am I really about to walk outside looking like this? And I said, text me when you're ready to go to the bus, because everywhere I go today, you got to be with me. Yeah. We got to go together.
Well, it looked great.
Yeah, that was fun. Nacho Alvarez takes a ball low. Tell you what, I like that Richard Petty STP jacket so much, I might have to break that thing out a few more times.
You might have to tomorrow.
Yeah. 1-0 to Alvarez. In for a strike, 1-1. Like I mentioned earlier, Austin Riley on the IL with an abdominal strain, so Nacho in there at third base. 22 years old. 1-1 lifted in the air, foul ground. Andrew Vaughn to the railing of the Braves dugout, and that lands 3 rows back of the Braves dugout. Nacho still looking for his first career RBI. And if you count last season, 17 big league games, 10 for 63. Hitting .212 this year. No homers, no RBIs. 1-2, he goes after a slider that was breaking away from him and missed every stitch of it. So Peralta with a 1-2-3 bottom of the second. He has 4 strikeouts. We go to the top of the third, no score.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2020.
Brewers nothing, Braves nothing. As the rain starts to fall from the sky here going into the top of the third inning, it'll be 7, 8, 9 up for Milwaukee. We just cannot shake this rain. Doesn't matter where we go. It's been following us. And the rain coming down right now, but it's light. Not heavy enough for lots of folks to go running for cover yet. Hopefully it stays light. Here's Blake Perkins. Perkins 0 for 4 last night. Infield in at the corners. And Perkins takes a ball inside. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. No score, top of the third. There's the 1-0 pitch from Wentz to Perkins. Lefty fires, and there's a called strike. Brewers are managed by Pat Murphy. He's been their manager since last year, or in the Brewers case, you might call him the head brewmaster. There's the 1-1 pitch.
I like that.
Wentz brings it. Hot shot through the left side, base hit. Just past Nacho Alvarez, who went lunging left, and it was out of his reach. And Blake Perkins with a leadoff single.
Yeah, but you know what they did last night paid dividends for Perkins tonight. They showed bunt, or in some cases put a bunt down. So to respect that, Nacho has to play in case he tries to bunt. He's in on the grass, or at the edge of the grass, and Perkins pulls one right past him.
First base runner of the game for the Brewers. Here's Danny Jansen. Jansen takes a ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 1 hit for the Brewers. No runs, 2 hits for the Braves. Pitching for both teams has been good right out of the chute tonight. Wentz deals. Jansen takes a strike. Telling you about Pat Murphy. This guy was a coach on the staff there with the Brewers from 16 through 23 when Craig Counsell was the manager. And when Craig Counsell was a player in college at Notre Dame, Pat Murphy was his college coach. And then he brought Murphy on staff. There's a pickoff over to first base. And back on the dive is Perkins. So when Counsell took the job with the Cubs, Brewers promoted Murphy to manager. And he's coached and managed all over the place. Here's the 1-1. And Jansen hits a bottle rocket. Shallow right field. Fighting the falling rain, Eli White staggers to his right, makes the catch. And one down here in the top of the third inning. In fact, Murphy, believe it or not, served as not only the head baseball coach, but also the assistant football coach for Maryville College. That was back in the early 80s.
Wow.
And then he was hired as a head baseball coach and assistant football coach for Claremont Mud Script Stags. And then went from there to Notre Dame. You want to talk about hitting every rung of the ladder. And then Notre Dame to Arizona State, then to the Padres, then the Brewers. Pitch to Joey Ortiz, and there's a ball high. And Murphy was doing a lot of winning in college. He became the youngest collegiate coach to reach 500 career victories. That was in '98 when he was coaching at Notre Dame. Here's the 0-1 to Ortiz. Runner goes, pitches a ball, throw down to second base, and a one-hop throw is a little bit too late for Perkins. It's a Brewers team that loves to run, and Blake Perkins with the steal.
Yeah, they're first in the National League in stolen bases to go with #1 in average, #1 in on-base percentage, and 3rd in runs scored.
Runner in scoring position, 1 out for Joey Ortiz. Ortiz, right-handed batter. Here's the 1-1. A little bit low. Thinking back on the last time the Braves saw the Brewers, as that was back in June. We went there right after a series in San Francisco. And there was a pivotal moment early in Game 1 that deterred the Brewers from running the rest of the series. 2-1 and a called strike. Jackson Churio in the bottom of the first inning in the first game of that series led off the first inning with a single. He then attempted to steal, and Drake Baldwin threw him out. And it's as if it forced the Brewers to completely abandon their normal game plan of running a lot. 2-2 pitch to Ortiz. Ground ball to the left side, deep in the hole. Allen backhands, throws his third, and they can't quite backpick the runner. He had no shot to go to first base, and Perkins was taking a pretty big turnaround third, so Allen heads up, tried to backpick him at third base. But Perkins could smell a rat, and he got back to third base quickly.
Smart play, at least on the attempt by Nick. He had no play at first base. He was too far out.
So runners at the corners, 1 out, back to the top of the order to Caleb Durbin. Durbin takes a ball high. But finishing that thought, I really found it fascinating how that backfired on the Brewers in the first inning of Game 1. And it's like they weren't the same team after that.
Yeah, it's kind of a good way to shut that down. Let them know right away.
Yeah, Drake did a great job of that in that game. 1-0 pitch low and inside, and the Braves ended up winning the series. Two and 0 on Caleb Durbin. He had a ground ball to third base back in the first inning. Does that here, you could have an inning-ending double play. Wentz is 2-0. Low and inside with a cutter, 3-0. No score, top of the third inning. Braves and Brewers here in Atlanta. Wentz spins it up there and missed inside with a fastball. First walk he's allowed. That loads the bases, and he went 6 up and 6 down to begin the game. But a couple of singles from the bottom of the order, now walk to the leadoff man. Durbin at first, Ortiz at second, Perkins is at third. Bat in the hands of the former Brave, William Contreras.
That start in Kansas City, he never allowed 2 runners on base in the same inning.
This Brewer team batting .285 with runners in scoring position. First pitch to Contreras. And he'll swing and hit a fly ball to shallow right. Coming in Eli White. Medium depth, makes the catch. Perkins tags at third. Throw comes in. Runner holds. That's a big out right there against a big bat in Contreras.
I love his impatience. Bases loaded, 1 out, and he went after the first pitch and got jammed.
I'm going to guess that that's not what they normally do. I just gave you that number, how they hit .285 as a team with runners in scoring position. Second best average in baseball in that department. You don't do that by being impatient.
No, you don't. They're very selective. They don't strike out a lot.
2 down for Christian Yelich. Yelich struck out in the first inning. Wentz surrounded by Brewers. First pitch went to a curveball for a strike. Yelich takes his right hand, runs it along the bill of his helmet, and wipes some of that rain that was dripping away. Wentz cuts it loose. Gets a swing and a miss on another curveball. And now he's 1 good pitch away from getting through this jam without any trouble. The bases are loaded, 2 down, but an 0-2 count on Yelich. And Wentz looking to strike out, one of the biggest hitters in their lineup for the second time of the game. Ready with the 0-2. Here it comes. And missed low with a curve. Not a bad idea. Probably wouldn't mind spinning another one up there again.
Yeah, the second one he threw him was inside. Normally, lefties don't do that to a left-handed hitter, but let's see if he tries it again. If he does, don't leave it hanging there.
1-2. Yelich with a tapper. Going to be a tough play. Ozzie darts in. Glove toss goes awry. Run comes across for the Brewers. It's 1-0 Milwaukee. Just a very soft tapper to the first base side of the mound. Wentz couldn't get there. And Ozzie came in and tried to just scoop it and glove toss to Matt Olson. What he did, it just popped up into the air right out of his glove. And Olson had to come off the bag just to get it.
Yeah, that's the only chance Ozzie had. And a little payback for the Braves' first 2 hits that were infield hits in the first inning.
RBI number 74 this season for Yelich. Here's Andrew Vaughn. Dangerous hitter. First pitch swinging, missed the fastball. Wentz struck out Vaughn in the second inning, did it with high fastballs, and that's what he started him with right there. One nothing Brewers. Top of the third, bases loaded, 2 down. 0-1 fouled back, 0-2 again. We mentioned that Vaughn has a 10-game hit streak into the action tonight.
Definitely their hottest hitter.
See if Wentz elevates another fastball. Ahead 0-2. And he spins it up there. Went with a high heater, and that's fouled back.
He was able to do that in Kansas City with that elevated fastball and get some strikeouts because his command of everything else was down low, at the knees or below. And then when he elevated it, they could see it better, but they couldn't catch up to it.
Again, his 0-2 pitch. And he missed low with a curve. 1-2 on Andrew Vaughn. The inning started with a single by Perkins, then a flyout by Jansen. Ortiz singled. Durbin walked. Then an infield single by Yelich drove in a run. Wentz a long pause and the 1-2. And he came inside and missed Durbin, but it goes to the backstop. Everyone moves up one station. It's now 2-0 in favor of Milwaukee. I thought he might have grazed him. But it missed Durbin and goes to the backstop, and a very wild pitch drives in a run.
That might be a pass ball, Ben. I'm not sure. Although Murphy did have to reach. That is a wild pitch. Murphy had to reach way inside, as you said.
Two runs for the Brewers, an infield single, and a wild pitch. Wentz's 2-2. Fouled back. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Vaughn. 2 down, runners at second and third. Wentz with his 49th pitch of the game. Lefty fires and fouled off again over by the Braves or the Brewers dugout. 2-2 on Vaughn, and he's got his sleeves rolled up, trying to put up a fight right here. Vaughn waving the bat over the plate, now steadies the bat behind his right ear. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off the left foot of Vaughn. That's pretty painful. He'll stagger around down there, try to get that pain out of the foot, but still a 2-2 count on Vaughn. Top of the third, 50 pitches for Wentz. Could this be the one that puts away the Brewers here in the third inning? 2-2 pitch. And he'll pop one up, spinning back and foul. Do it again with a 2-2 count. That was the 9th pitch of the battle. Well, this will be number 10 coming up. This next pitch will be the 30th pitch this inning from Wentz. Had a 1-2-3 first, had a 1-2-3 second. But he has run into some trouble here in the third. Again, the 2-2 pitch, and that bounced up there. Curveball knocked down by Murphy. I'm wondering if the conditions have caused the wildness with a curveball here lately.
Could be. Looks kind of like it's let up a little bit, but still drizzling.
If he walks him, it would be Collins' turn. Here's the payoff pitch. Vaughn sends one foul. That lands in the second deck down the first base line. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. And they had the bases loaded, 2 down, scoreless game, and Yelich had an 0-2 count. But he made weak contact, little bouncer out there towards second base. He drove in a run on that infield single, then a wild pitch scored another run. 3-2 pitch in the air to left field, down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another. Yelich around third. Throw comes to the plate. It's late. And it's a 2 RBI single from Andrew Vaughn. That was the 12th pitch of the battle. And he solves Wentz to drive in his 44th and 45th RBIs of the season. And it's a 4-run inning for Milwaukee. You certainly hate that if you're Wentz, but what really drives him crazy is the fact that on a couple of different occasions, he was one good pitch away from getting to the jam, and neither time could he close the door.
Well, and the wild pitch scored a run, and that allowed the other two guys to move into scoring position. And give Yelich some credit. He cut that corner at third base really hard, and with a shallow, short throw from Profar, he still scored. Vaughn stays hot. That was quite an at-bat.
Well, he's got an 11-game hitting streak, and those are the kind of at-bats that you're having when you've hit in 11 straight. He fouled off some really tough pitches, then finally wins with that looping liner into left field.
Well, with Rhys Hoskins out, the normal first baseman with a thumb injury, I'm not sure when he's going to be back. Vaughn is filling in nicely.
2 down for Collins. 4-0 Brewers. Collins takes the first pitch strike. That fastball touched the outside corner. Wentz had a 1-2-3 first and a 1-2-3 second. Then here in the third inning, completely different fortune for him. This is the 8th Brewer to the plate in the third inning. Oh, one fouled off and another 0-2 count. Isaac Collins over 1 with a strikeout. And it was Collins who hit the 3-run homer last night to provide the Brewers with the only 3 runs they would score last night. They didn't need any more than that, as they won 3-1. 0-2, whacked in the air to deep right field. Eli White back to the warning track. Has room, makes the catch. But 8 Brewers come to the plate, half of them score, as they collect 4 runs off of 4 hits, a walk, a wild pitch as well. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, it's 4-0 Brewers.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Out here, it's not only the amazing views, but the way time stretches out a little longer and how the breeze hits just right at the summit. With All Trails, you can discover...
Michaels, don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning on The Locker Room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
4-0 Brewers as the Braves come to the plate in the bottom of the third inning. Leading it off, Nick Allen. And Nick sees the first pitch strike. Great to have you with us tonight. Unfortunately, the Brewers have the early 4-0 lead. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you on a wet night in Atlanta. 0-1, that'll be swung on, missed. 0-2. Allen 0 for 2 last night, has the average of 225. He calls time, adjusts his batting gloves, and digs back in. Freddie Peralta has 4 strikeouts, and Allen's at bat would finish his first trip through the order. Is 0-2. Fouled off into the seats down the right field line. Well, school back in session for lots of kids out there. Sure, there's still some kids here at the ballpark tonight wishing they could just stay here all night, not even go back to school tomorrow. 0-2 bounced up there, 1-2.
I know that would be my plan.
Yeah. Not going to run away. Stay in the ballpark. Yeah, there's lots of schools that have started here over the last week. Some more that will be starting next week. So good luck this year and whatever grade you're going into if you're tuned in out there. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Nick Allen. Allen takes the ball high.
If you had your choice to go back into a grade, say, under the ninth, from the ninth grade and down, what would you pick?
Ooh, that's a really good question. 2-2 line shot, but caught by first baseman Andrew Vaughn. So one out here in the third inning. Well, my favorite teacher was my third grade teacher.
What was her name?
Miss Smith.
Okay.
She was great. She believed in me. That's the first teacher I remember who it's like she knew I could do whatever I wanted to do. She made you feel that way.
She knew you could spell?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Which is, for third grade in Mississippi, is very advanced. 0-1 on Profar. Yeah, that was a good year. But I think that the year I would choose, here's the 0-1 pitch. Out of miss high. I think I'd take 7th grade. 7th grade was a lot of fun.
7th grade can be pretty tough unless your school is divided into middle schools of 6th, 7th, and 8th, say, where you're already in middle school.
Right. 1-1, check swing. The appeal, he didn't go, 2-1. I'll tell you what, you want to grow up fast? They had 1st through 8th grade when I was growing up on the same bus.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I learned some stuff in elementary school I never should have learned. Here's a 2-1 pitch. There's a ball inside, 3-1.
But at least it serves you well now so that you know where to sit.
Yeah, exactly. There's no doubt about that. Learned at an early age where to sit on the bus. 3-1 on Profar. 4-0 Brewers. Profar takes ball 4 high. And a 1-out walk. Second time he's been on base in the game. What grade would you choose?
8th or 9th. And I think it'd be 9th grade because I was living in this small town in Oklahoma. And in basketball season, I was playing on both the junior high and the high school team. I was playing basketball games 4 nights a week.
Oh, wow.
And it was awesome.
I bet it was. 1 out for Matt Olson, and he takes a strike. They had a lot of good teachers, and thinking back on being back in school. You know, it's funny, that was the day that I dreaded, but looking back on it, I mean, school was a lot of fun. Outside of the homework part, here's the 0-1 pitch. Olson swings and misses. I always got in trouble for talking a lot, if you can believe that.
Really?
It's no wonder I ended up in this industry.
Right. Come to think of it, my elementary school teacher's 3rd grade, Mrs. Richardson, was my favorite, too.
Look 2 to Olson. That'll miss high.
And then did you ever run into your teacher in the grocery store, someplace out of place, away from the school, and be embarrassed as heck? Because it's like you weren't supposed to see her in any place but in the classroom.
Right, exactly. As if she just lived there. 1-2 is high, 2-2. When you were in school, how did they discipline you? Did you get paddled? How did that go back then?
Yeah, once I got to junior high, yeah. 8th grade up.
Right.
Wooden paddles.
Yeah. 2 to Olson, misses low. Because I feel like I was at maybe the last era of paddled kids.
Well, I got hit so hard one day by my coach that I lifted my feet off the ground. And I deserved it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way to Matt Olson. Olson lifts one towards foul territory, third base side. A trio of Brewers are there. And that lands in the camera well this side of the Brewers dugout. What did you do to deserve the paddling?
Oh, I did something to another kid that I shouldn't have.
Gave him a wedgie?
Well, it is worse than that, but I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you served your punishment.
Oh boy, did I ever!
You got the paddle.
I stood up for a long time.
Pickoff up at first base, back with a dive Profar. We're in the bottom of the third. Runner at first, one down. It's 4-0 Milwaukee. Wouldn't mind Olsen paddling this one into the chop house.
Yeah.
Profar, big lead at first base. Not going. 3-2, low and outside. And back-to-back walks, and the Braves have something going. Drake Baldwin had a base hit back in the first inning. Little bouncer off the bag at third. It'll look like a screamer in the box score, but he's just looking for any kind of base hit right here. See if he could drive in Profar, get the Braves on the board. Got to make him pay for back-to-back walks. Profar at first. Profar at second. Olsen at first. And a first pitch changeup swung on miss. That's been the great equalizer pitch for Peralta in this game. I feel like any time he's gotten into any kind of trouble, he can throw that changeup and get a swing and miss.
It's a beauty.
His 56th pitch of the game is low and outside with a changeup. Count even at 1. Long pause by Peralta. 1-1 to Baldwin. Went upstairs with a fastball, check swing, and he definitely went. And 1-2 on Drake. After Drake Baldwin, it'll be Sean Murphy. One-two, ground ball to third base, taken by Durbin to second. There's one, and now dropped by Bryce Terang, but second base umpire Jansen Visconti said he dropped it on the exchange and that the out will be recorded. So Olsen is out. It's a fielder's choice for Baldwin, and that's a 5-4 put out of Matt Olsen out at second base.
I think that one was fairly obvious. He scooped the ball up out of the dirt on a short hop. His throwing hand wasn't even anywhere near the glove, and then it rolled out as he reached for it.
So they get the out at second. Now it's up to Sean Murphy. Struck out back in the first inning. First and third, 2 down. Trying to crack the scoreboard for the first time versus Freddie Peralta. Murphy swings and misses at a first pitch changeup. And that's the pitch that had him back in the first inning. The inning started with a line out by Allen and back-to-back walks and then the fielder's choice. 0-1 to Murphy. Missed upstairs with the fastball. Good eye. Under the lights here in Atlanta. Gray and gloomy. Been a little rainy as well. Gloomy on the scoreboard, too. Here comes the 1-1 pitch on the way to Sean Murphy. And he swings and fouls back a fastball. And suddenly the Braves down to their final swing here in the third inning. Peralta, deep breath, exhales. He's at 61 pitches. And now time called. Last night, Murphy just missed getting one out of here late in the game. Would have been a 3-run homer, but hit one to the warning track. 1-2, and he hits one deep to left field. Drifting back Yelich, backpedaling, shy of the warning track, makes the catch. He just missed that one. It was a curveball that he got some wood on, but couldn't drive it hard enough. So the Braves get a couple of walks, but nothing beyond that.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees have...
The details at 680thefan.com.
Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. It's a 4-0 lead for the Brewers as we head to the top of the 4th inning. This is the Tidal Wave Auto Spy inning. Tidal Wave is making Braves country clean car country all season long. If the Braves pitch a scoreless 4th inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Watch membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Bryce Terang leading off for the Brewers. Terang 0-for-1 with a fly out to center field. 275 hitter. Rock solid second baseman. And Terang takes the ball low. Last night I was prepping for the game and kind of went into a wormhole studying up on Milwaukee. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Terang. And Terang swings and misses. And I discovered, kind of went down a path researching beer.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that it's thought to have been invented by the Sumerians around 5000 BC?
Wow.
I didn't know beer was that old. 1-1 low and outside. And that's, the Sumerians live in what is now Iraq. And there were ancient tablets that have been unearthed showing that the original brewers were women.
Great.
Over 5,000, or actually it'd be over 7,000 years ago. Here's a 2-1 pitch. That'll be fouled back. They even had a goddess of beer named Ninkasi. So they were serious about it.
I would have said her name was Ninkasi, but case of beer, but
that would be very fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Ninkasi. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Bryce Terang. And there's a ball down low, 3-2.
That's very cool. I didn't know it was that old either.
Yeah, that's wild. And as for Milwaukee, it earned the nickname Brew City due to its rich history as a major brewing center, and particularly in the late 19th and 20th centuries as the German immigrants brought their brewing expertise and traditions to America, and many of them settled there in Wisconsin. And now you got a baseball team named the Brewers. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Terang sends one foul into the seats down the left field line.
Yeah, if you ever go to Milwaukee, make sure you go to the Miller Brewing Company tour. That's a good one.
Have you done that one?
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
That's a good one.
4-0 Brewers, top of the 4th. 3-2 from Wentz. And a high pop-up, shallow left. Profar coming in, going out Nacho Alvarez. And Nacho has it down the left field line. And one out here in the 4th inning. You need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. And we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. You can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Said last night that beer is the 3rd most consumed drink in the world. I'd have guessed behind water and coffee. Shows what I know is water and tea. Here's Blake Perkins. And Perkins takes a called strike.
Yeah, it'd be water and tea at my house.
Water, tea, and beer. Your top 3 consumed beverages in the world. Not at the ballpark, though. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a ball high and outside, 1-1.
I mean, water, tea, and tea toes at my house.
That's for sure. 1-1 on Perkins. There's Wentz's 67th pitch. There's a good fastball. Elevated, swung on and missed by Perkins, 1-2. Wentz gave up 4 runs last inning, hoping for a quiet fourth. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Joey Wentz. And a ground ball, hot shot out to second, backhanded up the middle by Ozzie. And he makes the play. Backhanded that ground ball up the middle and able to fire it over to first base and 2 down. No finals yet around Major League Baseball. Giants all over the Pirates, 8-1. That game's in the bottom of the 6th inning. Phillies leading again. They've got a 4-0 lead on the Orioles. That game's in the bottom of the 6th. 2 down for Danny Jansen, and he takes a ball low.
Boy, the Phillies did a lot to help themselves. The trade deadline, got a closer and a backup outfielder.
It's been paying off. They have jumped over the Mets back into first place. 1-0 misses low and inside. A's are hammering the Nats 10-1. That's in the bottom of the 5th. Marlins losing again tonight. They lost last night against the Astros. They're trailing 7-2 in the 6th inning tonight. Mets are tied with the Guardians 2 apiece in the 4th. Called strike on Danny Jansen. And those scoring updates delivered to you by Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Two-one to Jansen. Fouled off, 2-2.
How about Correa going back to the Astros?
Man, and playing some third base.
I didn't see that coming.
That Astros team 13 over 500.
Minnesota kind of cleaned house, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They got rid of everybody. Fly ball to right. Eli White over towards the line. He's got a bead on it. Makes a two-handed catch over the top of his cap. And the Brewers go down in order in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-0 Milwaukee. Ben Ingram here. We're all tied and looking for some late inning magic. Tundra is up.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2020.
And you to see the season opener in Colorado. Listen for your chance to qualify weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Brewers 4, Braves nothing into the bottom of the 4th inning. Michael Harris, Ozzie Albies, and Eli White coming up for the Braves. Freddie Peralta through 3 innings has 4 strikeouts. He's walked a pair. And he's given up a couple of base hits, but no runs across against him. And the Braves will try to change that here in the fourth inning. Also, folks, thanks to that 1-2-3 top of the fourth inning, tomorrow will be Clean Inning Car Wash Celebration Day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. Michael Harris 0 for 1 with a strikeout. All 4 strikeout victims by Peralta have gone down swinging. First pitch to Harris. Good swing, fouled back a fastball. Final game of this series will be tomorrow night. That'll be a 7:15 Eastern first pitch, 6:15 Central. Spencer Strider versus Jose Quintana. 0-1 low and outside. So righty for the Braves tomorrow and the southpaw for the Brewers. Ball to strike on Michael Harris. Sent foul into the screen, 1-2. Profar's been on twice in the game. Olsen once, Baldwin twice. And that has been it. Braves have stranded 4 to this point of the game. There's the 1-2 pitch. Harris swings and misses at a curveball that was just darting straight down. 5th strikeout of the game by Peralta.
He's got some good weapons tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and mixing them in very well. Fastball, curveball, changeup have all been plus pitches for him.
They got him to move over to that side of the rubber, the third base side of the rubber, so that he would be forced.
Ozzie takes the ball outside.
To throw that front side open and pull more toward the plate. That would give him a better angle than where he was in the middle of the plate, middle of the rubber.
1-0, big lunge and a miss by Ozzie on a curveball that just wouldn't get there. 1-1. That is amazing how that one difference in where he stands would make such a big difference. 1-1 pitch, swung on, missed.
But as you have seen, Ben, his fastball is good enough to win up in the zone in particular, because we've seen 97 tonight. We just saw 93, and he won that battle with Ozzie upstairs with it.
Albies takes the ball upstairs.
So when he can pitch up there and then start his curveball and change up at kind of the same level, the same eye level, if you will, then it's hard to differentiate what the pitch is, especially on the changeup.
That's going to cause some funny swings. That fastball fouled back. Peralta 65-41 for his career. That's in 8 years, all with the Brewers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good record.
Yeah. He was an All-Star in 2021 and this year. 2-2, missed outside with a curveball. Count runs full on Ozzie. Peralta's 3-2 and out of his front foot, swinging, missing at a curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts by Peralta. And 2 down to the bottom of the 4th inning. Eli White trying to keep the Braves out of a 1-2-3 inning. Mentioned that Peralta was an All-Star in 2021. Eli White takes the ball outside. Peralta got the start in Game 3 of the NLDS against the Braves that year. And the Braves got a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 5th inning. That'll be flared foul, 1-1. And the Braves won that game 3-0.
Brewers were pretty heavily favored, as I recall, going into that series.
They were. 1-1, a little bit low and outside. And what's interesting is, I was chatting with some of their broadcasters yesterday, and they said, look, We think we're plenty good to win the division, get into the postseason, but where we're concerned is the same place that we were concerned in 2021. We can pitch, and we can score some runs, but we don't hit a bunch of home runs. There's a ball low. So their concerns are once you get to the postseason, you need the homers. And while they won game one that year versus the Braves 2-1, they didn't score much at all. The Braves shut them out in games 2 and 3, and then the Braves won game 4, 5-4, and their season was over. Eli White pounds one high and deep to left field. That one is going to find its way into the seats. Another home run by Eli White. That is his third in the last few days. And the Braves are on the board. It's now a 4-1 Braves lead in the fourth inning. He hit 2 on Sunday. He's got 1 tonight. And Eli's supplying the power for the Braves here lately.
His 7th of the year and a pitch out away from him. I love the swing he's incorporating right now. It's real short and sweet.
Again, home run number
launched
7 for White in a 3-1 count.
7th homer of the year. Here's Nacho Alvarez, takes a ball high. That homer hit by Eli White, the first home run of the night for the Braves, meaning you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only. Plus a free alignment and a free oil change. Visit braves.tirediscounters.com to learn more. 1-0 to Nacho, misses. Tried a front door curveball on a 2-0 count on Nacho Alvarez. 4-1 Brewers, bottom of the fourth. Smoke from the fireworks after that homer wafting over the field. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball inside, 3-0. Seven homers and 25 RBIs for Eli White. 3-0 fastball misses low. That's a 2-out walk. Homer by Eli White, traveled 407 feet, came off his bat at 107 miles an hour. And now pitching coach Chris Hook will come out there to the mound. He had a birthday yesterday. And now he will visit with the battery of Jansen and Peralta.
Still raining, by the way. It hasn't been too hard, but it seems to be picking up just a little bit here.
Just enough to annoy you, isn't it?
Yeah.
(4-1) Brewers. And Nick Allen will come to the plate, try to keep the inning alive. Be great if he could get on base, put 2 men on base for Jurickson Profar. He's been on base twice. Peralta at 82 pitches. Got Nick Allen to line out first base back in the third inning. Allen takes first pitch strike. Came right back with a fastball in a good place. Knee high right over the outside corner. Oh, one upstairs. Had to limbo out of the way of that fastball. And the count 1-1 on Nick Allen. Brave shortstop wearing the glasses, gripping a black bat. 1-1 low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. And wind is picked up a little bit as well. Looking at the flags in right center. Wind coming in from left center, blowing across the outfield right to the right field foul pole. Drizzling rain falling in Atlanta. Allen sends one foul over to our right. And a 2-2 count on Nick Allen here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Allen awaits on the 2-2. Lifted towards foul territory into the seats down the right field line. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you. Game 2 in this series. Brewers were in Washington, series prior to this one. And now here in Atlanta. We go home to see the Mets after this series. There's a ball low. We'll see the Mets and the Pirates on the next homestand. And it'll be an interesting team to watch to see if they can win the division again and see where they go in the postseason. But furthermore, interesting to see if they can finish with the best record in baseball. That's what they have coming into the action tonight. 3-2, fly ball, deep right center field. Perkins and Collins trying to get there. Collins runs it down. Right fielder hard to his right towards the gap and able to get it for the out. So that ends the bottom of the fourth inning. But the Braves get a homer by Eli White. We go to the top of the fifth inning, 4-1 Milwaukee.
If you're a contractor, you're like a coach. Your success depends on the team you put on the field. I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with the International Brotherhood.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865.
Hey, you guys, good work in Bristol, both you and Jay Chad and Darren. Great game to listen to. I know it was a chore and a battle, especially with the rain, but well done.
Thank you.
Joey Ortiz leads off and shows bunt, takes a strike. He singled and scored in the 4-run third inning. Rain coming down even more. 9-1-2 for Milwaukee. Wentz delivers and a hard hit ball, base hit into left field past Nick Allen. It's kind of how things started against Wentz back in the third inning. He had retired 6 in a row, and then he gave up a leadoff single to Perkins, and that just started everything.
Ortiz.
8 men to the plate.
Ortiz, for a 9-0 hitter, has had some really good swings tonight.
Caleb Durbin, the batter, takes inside, ball 1. Outfield not too deep for Durbin. Ground ball would be nice. Chance at a double play. The pitch. Good pitch, but called a ball. 2-0. 77 pitches for Joey Wentz. 52 strikes. He's only walked 1. Stretching the pitch high. 3-0. And oddly, it was Durbin that he walked before, and it was on 4 pitches. 3-0 here. 4-1 Milwaukee. And the 3-0. Strike call, 3-1. Has been told you, Spencer Strider goes tomorrow night for the Braves against Jose Quintana. 3-1 pitch, bounce toward third, fair ball. Nacho goes to second for one, relay to first, not in time. That was going to be a long around-the-horn attempt for a double play. Durbin avoids the DP. He's at first with one out. Another nice play, though, by Nacho Alvarez.
Yeah, got rid of it quickly. Not an easy throw. And delivered an accurate throw down there to second base. And furthermore, cementing the idea that you feel like you could put him about anywhere on the infield.
Here's Contreras, the DH tonight. Takes low and outside, ball one. Yeah, Brian Snitker said today on his show he pretty much thinks this is his position, third base.
I mean, corner infield is what he looks like.
Yeah.
And third looks perfect for him. We got to see him at second last year.
Wind in the pitch to Contreras, or stretch in the pitch, is a strike, 1-1.
But in a pinch, if you had to throw him somewhere else, you'd feel pretty good about it for a night or two.
Yeah, you bet. Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. One out, runner at first. The pitch swung on, driven deep to center. On the run, Harris turns around, backpedals his way onto the edge of the track and makes the catch. 2 out. That ball was hit a ton. Christian Yelich had an infield slow roller for a base hit his last time up. That plated their first run of 4. He's 1 for 2. Lefty on lefty. They play him to pull. And the pitch way up and in. Spun out of the way and lost his helmet in the process. Not sure how close that was. Yelich seemed to be late reacting to it. But he's back in the box, 1-0. Alvarez basically playing shortstop, and Allen is up the middle on the left side. The 1-0 instead, throw to first. They've got the runner picked off. Relay down to second base where Nick Allen had him. He was going to be out, but the slide knocked the ball loose. So Durbin is safe. A good move by Joey Wentz. Good throw by Olsen. But the collision at second base, and it was a hard slide by Durbin. And Allen, I don't think he ever had it in his glove, did he?
Never caught it.
No.
Hit the palm of the glove and then shot out of there.
It's a stolen base for Durbin, his 11th of the year. The 1-0 by Yelich swung on and lined to center, and there's Harris coming in on this one. And a line drive out ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 1 left, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 4-1 Brewers.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com or call 1-888.
Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
4-1 Brewers, bottom of the fifth, top of the order for the Braves. Jerks and Profar. Infield hit and a walk. On base 2 more times after being on base 3 times last night. Batting left-handed, he takes a strike, 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits for the Brewers. All 4 runs came in the 3rd inning. 1 run, 3 hits for the Braves. The Braves' only run coming on an Eli White homer last inning. Peralta delivers in and almost hit him in the hands. 1-1. Aaron Ashby, lefty, begins to loosen up in the Brewers bullpen. 92nd pitch from Peralta, a little tapper back to the mound. Peralta's got it and fires to first, 1 out. That'll bring up Matt Olson, who was named the recipient of the Braves Heart and Hustle Award, as voted by retired players. And at the end of the year, a player representing each team so nominated. And there will be a Heart and Hustle Award of the Year from those nominees. Swing and a miss by Matt. 0-1. He has walked and struck out, but a well-deserved honor for Matt Olson, who goes to the post every night. The 0-1 taken high, 1-1.
That'd make him a good candidate to win the overall award.
Sure would.
For the year.
It's the only award voted on by retired players. Check swing foul, back off the bricks behind home plate, 1-2.
So you've gotten to vote in that, huh?
Yes. $732 straight games for Matt Olson. Peralta's 1-2 pitch. Change up, rolled to the right side. Great pitch. Handled out there at second base by Terang. He'll throw him out, 2 down. Fans, did you know that the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves? Well, you may not have, but J-Chad knows that. And that it's made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better. Well, now you do also. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Drake Baldwin, the batter. He takes outside, ball 1. Drake reached on an infield hit. His first time up, a little number down the third base line that hit the bag. He's also reached on a fielder's choice. And he takes a strike, 1-1. Drake hitting .280, 11 homers, 41 RBIs. 2 contenders for Rookie of the Year in this game tonight. Isaac Collins out in right field, getting a lot of attention for his good work, like Drake Baldwin, who takes ball 2, 2-1. Sean Murphy on deck. 2 out. Pitch high. 3-1. That was pitch number 100 for Peralta. He's trying to finish this inning and be the pitcher of record. Stretching the pitch, a strike call. They're full now, 3-2.
Braves have racked up some Rookie of the Year awards over the years. If Baldwin were to win Rookie of the Year this year, he'd be the 10th Brave to do so.
That's cool. Payoff pitch swung on, laced into center field, base hit. Second hit of the night for Drake Baldwin. He's at first with 2 out. Sean Murphy, the batter.
I'll tell you what, Joe, if that happened, If he became the 10th Braves Rookie of the Year all time, that would tie the Braves with the Yankees for the second most Rookies of the Year, or Rookie of the Year award winners, I should say, in all of baseball.
Dodgers got to be first.
Yeah, they've got 18 of them.
Boy. I think that also earns the Braves a extra draft pick, too. Murphy takes a strike, 0-1. 95 on that heater. He's still got a good fastball, Peralta. It's like a sandwich pick, isn't it, between the first and second round?
Right.
Stretch and the pitch. Strike 2 call. Change up again to a right-handed batter. I think Murph's seen more of those change-ups tonight than anybody. Right-handed hitter in the pitch. Down in the dirt, dug out by Jansen. Four to 1, Milwaukee, bottom of the 5th. Runner at first leads away, not going. The pitch up and in, look out. That sailed right over the top of his helmet. Murphy went down and gets back up, 2-2. That appeared to be a change-up grip that just got away from him. I'm here to tell you that when you're at the plate and there's one coming at your head, you don't really know if it's a change-up or fastball. Just get out of the way. Next offering, inside with another change-up. Full count. Vaughn will back up at first. Baldwin will get a head start. There he goes, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Peralta. We go to the 6th, still 4-1, Milwaukee.
Hey, fans, don't miss a pitch. Double play or get
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a belt, left field, way back.
Fans, Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Joe, Ben, and Jay Chad with you at Truist Park in Atlanta. Dreary, gray, overcast day and now night. The rain has stopped for the moment, it appears. Braves trailing 4-1. Joey Wentz back out there for his 6th inning of work, and he fires a strike to Vaughn, who delivered a 2-run single in the 3rd inning to extend his hitting streak to 11 games. The kick and the fire. Breaking ball. Missed 1-1. Vaughn has his average up over 240. He's 241. 11 homers, 45 driven in. And the pitch. Good fastball. 92 right on the corner. 1-2 the count. Tyler Kenley beginning to loosen up in the Atlanta bullpen. The 1-2 pitch down and in, almost hit him in the foot. 2-2. And this 11-game hitting streak for Vaughn, 4 homers, 14 driven in. Pretty salty. Two pitch. Swung on, hit hard. One hopper out to short. Backing up was Nick Allen. He gloves and throws low, but dug out by Olson. 1 out. Isaac Collins struck out and flied out deep to Eli White. Hitting .279, switch hitter batting right. And the pitch, a little bit outside, ball 1. Infield pretty much straight away for Collins. Ozzy's up the middle a little bit at second. Next pitch is high. 2-0. .92 pitches for Wentz, 60 strikes, the pitch, and a strike call. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on in the 6th inning. 4-1 Brewers, the pitch. Check swing, strike anyway. 2-2. Collins wears number 6. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit hard to left. Profar started in. Now he goes back and he leaps and he misses it and it goes over his head all the way to the wall. Collins can run. He's headed for third base. He slides and he's in there. And we'll wait to see how they scored it. He hit it hard, but Profar misjudged it. And when he leaped for it, he came right down like a belly flop. So while they decide how they're going to score it, let's pause for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Runner at third, the infield comes in for Bryce Terang. Wentz to the plate, swinging and a drive to center. That's going to get down for a base hit and plate a run. 5-1 Milwaukee after what was ruled a triple for Collins, and Terang gets him in. And that's going to bring Brian Snitker out of the dugout. And he's going to make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. You make the right call, protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com. We'll tell you who's coming in right after this on the Braves Radio Network.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major...
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point
For game-changing performance on the field to getting things done around the house, doers make a difference. And when it comes to home improvement needs delivered right to your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
5-1 Brewers in the top of the sixth inning. Tyler Kinley comes on now for the Braves. This is his Truist Park Braves debut. His previous two outings for the Braves, which are his only two as a Brave, both on the road. And the last time we saw him was in that game in Bristol. Pitched a third of an inning, walked two, but no runs. That was thanks to a great defensive play by Luke Williams and Ozzie Albies. But he will inherit a runner at first base, and Perkins at the plate with one down.
Well, that was a spectacular play by Luke and Ozzie. Here's Blake Perkins batting left-handed now, switch hitter, runner at first, throw to first, runner back. For Terang, that was his 50th RBI of the year. Kinley to the plate, and he finds the mark for a strike.
As Kinley was coming in, you just imagine the disappointment that Profar feels for that play. He was just squatting down, just shaking his head, still couldn't believe that he misplayed that ball.
It's a horrible feeling when you know you're not going to catch it and you made the wrong move to it. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Turned into the second triple of the season for Isaac Collins.
And then Terang's blistered line drive to center for a base hit drove him in, and that knocked Wentz out of the game. The 0-2, check swing. Did he go? They say he did not. Austin Jones at third base. The umpire said he didn't go 1-2. Terang at first base with 19 swipes on the year is going, and the pitch fouled at the plate. Great jump, but to no avail.
Terang got all muddy for nothing. I mean, he has got mud all over the front of him, on his sliding pad, was on his other hand, and on the front of his uniform.
Well, fortunately, there are washers and dryers.
He's going to need one.
At this ballpark.
Yeah.
The 1-2. High and away, 2-2. 96 on that fastball. Five to 1 Milwaukee. And the pitch swung on, hit to center field. Coming in is Harris, and he'll get there for the out. 2 down. Perkins is 1 for 3 with a stolen base, and that'll bring up Jansen, who's flied to right twice. Jansen, a former Blue Jay, a former Ray, now a Brewer. Big guy, right-handed hitter, swing and a miss. Always been a solid catcher and not much of a hitter.
This matchup makes me think of a former Brave, Kenley Jansen.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it does. Throw to first, runner back. Good pickup. Jansen hitting .201, 11 homers. Runner going. Pitch swung on a miss. Throw down to second. Not in time. Pretty good throw. A little bit to the third base side of the bag, and Ozzy's glove couldn't get around there in time, and Terang has his 20th swipe of the year. That's what the Brewers do. They move guys along, they take chances, steal bases, and hope somebody can drive them in. The pitch, high, 1-2 the count. As we've been saying, they're not a team that hits a lot of homers. They don't sit back and wait for a 3-run homer. They try to produce runs and manufacture them, and it's paying off. Best record in baseball. The 1-2 fouled back and off the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Tell you what's interesting. You mentioned that stolen base for Terang is 20th. And if you looked at the National League leaderboard for stolen bases, you'd see a list filled with players from the Central. Cruz, De La Cruz, Crow Armstrong, Scott, Tucker, Horner, Terang, all of them in the top 10.
That's a good point. Jansen took one close, just off the outside corner, 2-2. It's an interesting point, though. Runner at second, 2 out, and the 2-2 pitch. Check swing, he went that time. Strike 3 call, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run on the triple and the single. They leave a runner, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. They'll give away some money. It is 5-1 Milwaukee.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anyhow.
No purchase necessary. 18 plus to enter. See full rules and details at beatthefreesweepstakes.com.
For game-changing performance on the field to getting things done around the house, doers make a difference. And when it comes to home improvement needs delivered right to your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
Hey, folks, we in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Braves trailing the Brewers 5-1 into the bottom of the 6th inning. The night is over for Freddie Peralta. He went 5 innings. He gave up 1 run on the home run by Eli White, 4 hits allowed, 3 walks and 7 strikeouts. And he turns it over to right-hander Nick Mears, 6'3", 220. Mears from Sacramento, California. And Mears out there for the 48th time this season. He's 2-3 with an ERA of 281. 6 years in the big leagues between the Pirates, the Rockies, and the Brewers.
And he throws hard. 95-98 curveball slider. Michael Harris the second. Leads it off, and he takes low. It's the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Eugene Patterson from Atlanta will win $1,750 if the Braves hit a homer this inning. They trail 5-1. And a pop-up behind home plate. Off with the mask is Jansen. Now he backpedals, falls flat on his back, but hangs onto the baseball for the out. Interesting, both catchers wear glasses tonight.
Yeah, good point. Taking that route and then having to fall backwards to get it. Okay, watching that in replay, I was wondering if he hit the back of his head on the ground, falling backwards for that, but apparently he didn't. That's still quite a spill.
And maybe he doesn't yank his mask off for fear of yanking his glasses off at the same time. But he made the play, and here's Ozzie. Swing and a miss. Ozzie's 0 for 2. He is flied out and struck out. Oh for 4 last night, 0 for 2 tonight. And he slices one to left field. Yelich on the run to his right toward the corner, but he'll flag it down for the out. 2 away. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. Well, here's the man that's accounted for the Braves' run tonight. That's Eli White. He homered back in the 4th inning. 407 feet straightaway left. Mears delivers fastball strike. Eli's other at bat popped out to second baseman Terang. And the pitch swung on, hit high and hard to deep right field. On the run is Collins. He can't get it. It's over his head and short hops the wall. Playing it off the padding is Perkins, and he'll hold him to a 2-out double. And Eli White continues to swing a hot bat. And boy, is that great to see for him.
Hit the homer to left, hits the double to right, spraying it all over the place.
Just love it when a guy, though, who has been playing quite a bit has to sit for quite a bit after an injured player comes back, as was the case with Acuna. And then he just stayed ready. Ronald got hurt. He went out there, and he's been tearing it up.
And the results show how much he stays ready and continues to prep.
Nacho stands in with 2 out. Runner at second. Let's pick that runner up. Outside ball 1. Nacho struck out, walked. Nick Allen would be next. 2 out in the inning. Mears to the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad ball. 1-1. Cleveland still leading the Mets 3-2. Top of the 8th. Baltimore shut out by Philadelphia 5-0. That's a final. White leads from second base, and the pitch right down Peachtree, called strike 2. Braves have left 6 men on base tonight. Have a runner at second, 2 out, and the pitch to Nacho. Swung on, a little tapper down the third baseline. That's going to be trouble. Barehanded at third by Durbin, but he has no play, and they're on the corners. So Nacho will take that infield hit. Makes him 1 for 2. And out of the dugout comes Marcell Ozuna. Looks like he's going to hit for Allen. Pitching coach Hook comes out of the dugout for the Brewers to talk about Marcell.
Got to take their shot right here. Sending Ozuna to the plate, and it ties into a conversation that I was having with Snit over the weekend, because there's a game where Ozuna pinch hit in the 6th inning for Nick Allen. I think that was in Cincinnati, and I said, you know, given how tough it's been to score runs lately, you get a shot in the 6th inning, you got to go ahead and hit that button. I said, what's about the earliest you would think about doing that in a game? He said, probably the 6th inning.
Okay.
And doing that here, and easily the best shot the Braves have had in a while.
No doubt. They're on the corners, 2 down, trailing 5-1. Outfield backs up a step or 2, playing him straight away. Mears to the plate. Over but low, ball one. .233 average for Marcel, 15 homers. And the pitch started to go, but laid off a pitch that was called a strike, 1-1. Light breeze still blowing across from left toward right. Time for a little tomahawk chopping. And some home run knocking. Breaking ball outside. 2-1. Eugene Patterson from Atlanta hoping Marcel can go deep. The pitch outside. 3-1. Profar on deck. If Ozuna reaches, Profar would come to the plate representing the tying run. 5-1 Brewers. And the pitch. Outside, he walked him. Marcel draws a free pass. Probably see Luke Williams come run for him. We'll wait to see. And sure enough, here comes Luke out of the dugout. There's Luke at first, and Profar will bat with the bases loaded, 2 out.
This is a good matchup for Profar. He has seen Mears twice in his career, 1 for 2, and the one was a homer. So he's got that going for him, and don't you know he wants to make up for the defensive blemish in the top of the inning. Ended up being a triple, but a ball misplayed that led to the 3-bagger for Collins.
And I'll tell you what, if he can do some damage here, he will have checked that box to a tone. The stretch by Mears and the pitch. High and outside, nowhere near, ball one. White at third. Nacho Alvarez at second. Luke Williams, the pinch runner, at first. Playing Profar to pull. Left-handed hitter. Switch hitter, batting left-handed. He takes high and tight, ball 2. Mears got the first 2 guys, and then a double, an infield hit, and a walk. Have loaded them up. Hitters count, the 2-0. Down and in, ball 3. Take a free one. Brewers have some action in their bullpen with Matt Olson on deck. And the 3-0, a strike call at the letters, 3-1. Aaron Ashby is back up and tossing for the Brewers. He's a lefty. Thank you, Jay Chad. Another hitter's count, the 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. 95 on the heater. That one seemed to run in on him a little bit. Full count. Everybody will be taking off. Mears comes set. There go all the runners. Swing and a miss, struck him out. What looked like ball 4, a slider down and in, and Profar goes down swinging, and Mears gets out of it. Braves leave them loaded. They've stranded 9. And we go to the 7th.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3 alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah.
Car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
The flagship station of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets wants to send you to see the season opener in Colorado. Listen for your chance to qualify weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour on 680 The Fan.
One change for the Braves as we go to the 7th. Luke Williams stays in the game to play shortstop. And as we go to the 7th, 9-1-2 due up for the Brewers. They lead 5-1. And back once again, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. Still out there, Tyler Kenley. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Brewers. 1 run, 6 hits, no errors for the Braves. And Joey Ortiz, who has a 2-for-2 night, up to the plate. Kenley back to work. Ortiz takes the ball low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. We're giving you some out-of-town scores earlier. Boy, things have really gone bad for the Nationals in Washington tonight. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a ball outside. Typically, when it comes to the most frustrated person in Washington, D.C., it would be someone in politics.
Yeah.
In this case, it's Jim Hickey, the pitching coach for the Nationals. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That'll be fouled off. The A's have 24 hits tonight against the Nationals. 24.
My.
And the Nationals are the first team since 1936 to give up at least 75 hits over a 4-game span.
Ooh.
They're not getting anybody out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ortiz takes a slider inside, 3-1. A's have a 16-3 lead in that game. Braves trailing 5-1 here in the top of the 7th. 3-1 to Ortiz. And the slider misses outside, so a leadoff walk here in the 7th. Second walk allowed by Braves pitchers. The other to Caleb Durbin back in the 3rd inning. And Durbin coming to the plate here.
Kind of want to call him Eric Durbin.
We like Eric Durbin a lot more than Caleb Durbin.
Yeah.
Ball high, 1 ball and no strikes.
And Eric Durbin would never bunt. He'd go up there hacking.
Yeah, he would. Ortiz a lead at first base. And the 1-0 on the way. There's ball up and in. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know you guys worked hard and had a lot of things you had to overcome in Bristol as there was a meeting on the mound. And compliments to you, Jay Chad, for all you had to do and assemble and haul, and with help from your toters, Ben and Darren. But also a tip of the cap to all the Braves clubhouse people and all that they did, Eric included.
Mm-hmm.
Fred, Calvin, everybody that was part of it. Way to go.
2 balls and no strikes on Caleb Durbin. Here's the 2-0. There's a called strike. Also, Mike Shaw and Jonathan Kerber getting us where we needed to be in a place where there aren't a ton of hotels.
Yeah, how did they do that on the rain out to get you back in the hotel?
They jumped through hoops, man. It was something special. Runner goes, pitches a strike, throw down to second base, tag down, got him. No, they reversed the call. The ball's dropped. Jansen Biscotti said that he was out and then noticed that the ball had come out of the glove of Ozzie Albies. And it's a stolen base for Joey Ortiz.
Boy, was that a quick catch and release. And this time, Ozzie was just trying to get the tag down too soon and didn't have the baseball.
Another steal by the Brewers. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Durbin. Kenley's 2-2 pitch. And he gets a strikeout. Used a slider to get a swing and miss from Caleb Durbin. 1 down in the 7th for William Contreras. I'll tell you what blew my mind, among other things, when you're talking about the travel and everything that took place to have that game there. I kept finding items where I kept thinking, man, how'd they get that in here? How'd they get that? Thinking about the foul poles and the tarp, and there's a ball high and outside. Obviously, they got these haulers that come in, and they can haul race cars in there, obviously, to Bristol. You can haul in about anything. But I kept thinking about what it must have looked like to bring in all that stuff, big items that they had to have for the field. There's a 1-0 pitch on the way to William Contreras. And Contreras takes a strike. And, of course, the clubhouses, the way that they were set up, and so many things that had to be built there around the stadium, around the ballpark, to have that game in Bristol. There's the 1-1. That'll be sent foul. You imagine bringing the tarp into a racetrack?
No.
I mean, clearly we had to have it.
Yeah, and they were hoping they wouldn't. Think of the truckloads of gravel and dirt.
Right.
Just to get a field that you could put turf down on.
And that artificial surface used in Bristol after the game donated to East Tennessee State University's baseball facility.
That's great.
5-1 Brewers, top of the 7th. Runner at second, 1 out. 1-2 to Contreras. And he blew that by him. Swing and a miss with a fastball. And 2 down in the 7th. Coming up in between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch brought to you by the Warrior Lads. Going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org. Braves will make a call to the bullpen. This will be the Arrow Exterminator's call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. It'll be Austin Cox when we come back. 5-1 Brewers in the 7th.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously. Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that...
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francourt joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Braves trying to hold them right there. It's 5-1 Milwaukee. They've got a runner at second and 2 out. And Austin Powers Cox will come on. Yeah, baby. His 8th game. He has a start. No record, a 3.24 ERA. And he's the guy that got the start after the rain delay in Bristol. He'll long be remembered for that.
Yeah. He was actually complimenting the mound, and even in those bad conditions, talking about how it held up pretty well. Hardest part was just spinning a slider in those conditions. Christian Yelich, the batter. Yelich takes the ball outside.
Rain got so bad they couldn't even finish the bottom of the first.
Ortiz, the runner at second. 1-0 to bouncer foul over by the Braves dugout. And the count even at 1.
I mean, aside from the fact that the Braves went on to win the game the next day, the fact that Hurston Waldrop was called up and pitched so brilliantly.
Boy, he looked great
on Sunday. Man, that was a little bit of a silver lining.
Yeah, very much so. 1-1 to Yelich, low and outside. Chatting with Snit the other day, he was saying, you know what, it might be better that we played during the day because our players are talking about how it's really difficult to see for the night game.
Right.
It's much easier to see for the day game. 2-1 to Yelich. Fouled off 2-2.
Yeah, the lighting set up a lot different for a racetrack than it would be for baseball.
That was the thing. The lighting was good. It's not like there were any dark spots, but it was different. I don't know a better way to describe it. Just had a different look to it. 2-2 to Yelich. And he spoils that one foul. Braves will have Olsen, Baldwin, and Murphy due up in the bottom of the 7th. And trailing 5-1. Cox went to that mat on the back of the rubber, trying to knock some of the muck from under his spikes. Lefty deals the 2-2. Missed low and outside with a curveball. Count is run full on Yelich. He had a single, an RBI, and a run scored back in the 3rd inning. Brewers scored 4 of their 5 runs in the 3rd. 3-2 way outside. Missed with a slider. So it's a 2-out walk to Christian Yelich. Well, I like that by Matthew Kaminsky. Some Stevie Ray Vaughan for Andrew Vaughn. Cox in the crossfire right now.
Yes, sir.
First pitch on the way to Vaughn, low and inside.
Boy, when Stevie Ray was on and playing, he was working.
Yeah, he was something, man.
Golly.
There's clips of him playing behind his back and doing whatever he wanted with a guitar.
Talk about playing hard.
Yeah. 1-0 to Vaughn. And a strike there, 1-1.
Tragic loss.
Cox, the 3rd pitcher used by the Braves tonight. 1-1, sent deep down the right field line, slicing foul into the seats. It's that screen, actually. Karam's out there to Eli White. And 1-2 on Andrew Vaughn. You look back over this game, you might say the turning point of the game was the Vaughn at bat in the 3rd inning, where on the 12th pitch, he delivered a 2 RBI single. That made it a 4-run 3rd inning for the Brewers. And they lead by 4 runs right now. 1-2 low and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Such a fine line in the big leagues between success and failure, and the 3rd inning is a perfect example of that. 2-2, sent foul into the screen. What I mean by that is they had him loaded with 2 down and an 0-2 count on Yelich. Just needed 1 good pitch. When Yelich, a good hitter, had an RBI single. And then Vaughn, a 12-pitch at bat. He was down to 2 strikes, and he delivered that single. And next thing you know, 4-0. Again, the 2-2. Check swing. I believe he went. They appeal. Andy Fletcher says that he didn't. Wow.
And remember that single that drove in the first run by Yelich was just a tweener in between the mound and first base. Ozzie tried to glove and pitch in all in one motion. Couldn't get him. That set the stage for Vaughn.
3-2 runners go. That'll be fouled off. Yeah, making contact can make a big difference, can it?
It's amazing to me when they start talking about contact, weak or hard, doesn't matter to me. Just put it in play. See what happens.
Runners go. 3-2, and he misses low with a curveball, and that'll load the bases. Back-to-back 2-out walks. So altogether 3 walks in the inning. Inning has gone walk, strikeout, strikeout, walk, walk. And they are loaded for Isaac Collins, who tripled his last trip to the plate. Isaac Collins takes the ball low and inside. Brewers have a chance to completely blow it open right here in the top of the 7th. One 1-0 to Collins, and he'll send one deep down the right field line, slicing foul. That becomes a souvenir down there and rattles around a few seats. And a young man comes up with it. Oh, that's good to see. He had about 4 or 5 kids in the scrum for that, and the smallest of them came away with a souvenir. He's able to sneak in there and come away with it and sprint it off with his new toy. 1-1 on Isaac Collins. There it comes from Cox. Missed high, 2-1. (5-1) Brewers. They have Vaughn at first, Yelich at second, Ortiz at third, and a strike there on the outside corner with a fastball. If Ortiz scores, that run will be charged to Kenley. He started this inning, faced the first 3 batters here in the inning. Cox ever since. 2-2 fouled off over the Braves dugout into the second deck. Austin Cox trying to put away Isaac Collins. Left on right matchup, and the 2-2 to the plate. Line drive up the middle. That was shocked up the middle for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another run as Ortiz and Yelich both scored. It's now 7-1 Milwaukee. Isaac Collins has really been swinging a hot bat, and that's his second hit tonight. RBIs 36 and 37 for the Brewers rookie. And now Bryce Terang up to the plate. Vaughn down at second. Close the line on Kenley. That run charged to him. First pitch fastball over for a strike.
What are they with runners in scoring position tonight? You have that?
I do. 1 second. Here's the 0-1, sent foul.
Got to be about 5 hits at least.
They are 4 for 9.
And all of them singles.
Oh, 2 on Bryce Terang. Here it is from Cox. Missed low and outside with a slider.
The only extra base hit they have is that triple that was misjudged by Profar.
Vaughn at second. Collins at first. 1-2. Low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, they've got that kind of lineup where they make a lot of contact. You mentioned that they steal bases. They don't strike out much. And they just make a ton of contact. They'll grind you down, foul off some tough pitches, and they just lean on you. And then just turn over a lead to that bullpen and find a way to win it. 2-2 is low, 3-2. You wouldn't really look at this lineup and say, oh, there's a bunch of boppers in there that you fear, but there's a ton of good contact hitters in there. They're going to make you work. Three-two. Ground ball to the right side. Ozzie there. Takes it on the third bounce. Throws to first base. And they get the speedy Terang. But 2 more runs across for the Brewers. As altogether they send 7 men to the plate. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's a 7-1 lead for Milwaukee.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Want to earn a deal on the entire Toyota lineup at the national sales event? Then do as I say. Great job. You just earned a deal. Get $500 in bonus APR cash on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Offer valid through September 2nd, 2025. Offer entitles $500 bonus APR cash on the purchase of a new and untitled 2025 Toyota Tacoma vehicle. Bonus cash may be used only toward down payment or capitalized cost reduction on the new vehicle. See dealer for details.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finneran reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Brewers make another pitching change. Left-hander Aaron Ashby comes in. He's done a great job for them in 20 appearances, 2-1 with a 1.87 ERA, and he's 2 for 2 in saves. 12 walks, 36 strikeouts in 33 innings.
And a 1-0 count on Matt. Olsen's able to pop one up the middle to base it into center field. Put a good swing on that 97-mile-an-hour sinker, so the Braves have the leadoff man on. Did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? Like a 2-run homer for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Previous pitcher, Mears, 1 inning, no runs, 2 hits, a walk and a strikeout. So Ashby, the third pitcher used by Pat Murphy tonight. 7-1 Brewers. All low and outside of Drake Baldwin. Drake's been on 3 times in the game. Takes a ball high. 2 singles, also a fielder's choice. I think Ashby's wearing the same glasses Danny Jansen is. There's the 2-0 pitch. Just low it outside with a sinker.
They shop in the same stores.
Yeah, definitely. Ashby, nephew of Andy Ashby. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a ball low. So a single and a walk. Drake's on for the 4th time of the game. Runners at first and second for Sean Murphy. Talking about Andy Ashby, the uncle of Aaron Ashby. Andy was a Brave for a short time. So the Braves in 2000. 15 games as a Brave. There's a ball low, 1 ball and no strikes.
He was not a guy that just blew you away, you know, with overpowering stuff, but he could sure pitch, and he had good stuff.
Yeah, 14 years in the big leagues.
Always had a big chaw in.
There's a 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike. I was looking at his baseball reference page. He finished 2 wins shy of 100.
Oh, really?
Yep, 98 and 110. His career record. Ball and a strike on Sean Murphy. Here it comes. Good swing, but fouled back. Aaron Ashby throws hard. Just hasn't been able to hit the strike zone as often as he'd like here in the 7th inning.
95 to 98. Curveball, sweeper, and a change.
Murphy takes a ball low.
I don't know a lot of details about it, but I know the Brewers have their own quote-unquote pitching lab where they work with their pitchers on various modern techniques to be better. Whether it just means throwing harder, I would imagine that's part of it.
2-2 is low, 3-2.
Just overall game.
These pitching labs are really fascinating that these teams have now and what they're able to do with technology and computers and cameras. And payoff pitch. Murphy a check swing on a peel. Didn't go. Ball 4, the bases are loaded. But they can film these guys throwing in these labs and break it all down and really slow things down. In other words, determine, okay, why is this cutter moving the way that it is? How come this fastball is inconsistent? How come my four-seamer's cutting? And they can slow it down so much and really evaluate every single detail.
Even hand, wrist, pronation on release points, trying to adjust that. Chris Hook, the pitching coach, out, and he appears to be talking very loud into his mouth, into his hand.
Got a 7-1 lead, and Ashby has loaded the bases with no one out.
And he's pitched really well. As I said, his number's really good.
Looking down at our monitors, it looked like the left lens of his glasses was kind of fogging up a little bit. It's that kind of night. I mean, it's been rainy. Bases loaded. First pitch on the way to Michael Harris, and that's in for a strike. If he can hit one out of here, then all of a sudden the Braves back in it, but trailing 7-1 in the bottom of the 7th. A 1. That's in for a strike. That looked like a ball low and outside. On an 0-2 count now on Harris. We gave you what the Brewers have done with runners in scoring position. They've been tearing it up tonight. Braves are 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. 0-2, a reach and a miss. Harris strikes out with a slider. Bases loaded, no one out. And then he solves Harris in 3 pitches.
Tough night for Mike. He's been so hot, but chased a tough pitch there, and he fans for the 3rd time tonight.
1 out for Ozzie Albies. Batting from the right side, and a bounce one back to the mound. Ashby comes to the plate. They get the force out there, and 2 down. A 1-2 put out of Matt Olson. Bases remain loaded, and last few games, you've been thinking, man, if anybody could just be on base for Eli White the way that he's swinging it. He hit a solo homer in the 4th inning. He hit a double in the 6th inning with no one on base. Now the sacks are packed full of Braves. And with 2 down, the Braves need a big base hit right here from Eli White.
Boy, Ashby almost threw that to the backstop.
First pitch to White, and a curveball misses low.
Pitchers and their fielding, you never know.
7-1 Brewers, bottom of the 7th. 1-0 to White. And a strike call. Fastball right there down the middle. Well, he hit 2 homers in a game the other day. And if he can go deep here, it'd be another 2-homer game for Eli White. 1-1 bounced up there, kicks away from the catcher Jansen, but down the third base line. And holding at third base, Drake Baldwin. That bounced well in front of the plate. Pretty good job by Jansen to keep it from going to the bricks back there. 1 hopper off of his chest protector. 2 balls and a strike for Eli White. Lefty Ashby kicks and deals. 2-1, a chopper fouled on the third baseline. And where just a moment ago the Braves had the bases loaded with no one out. Now the base is loaded, 2 down and a 2-2 count. And no one has scored yet. White staring down Ashby, who's slightly bent at the waist. Now the southpaw straightens. And the 2-2. Low and inside, count runs full. Well, in this battle with White, he's gone curve, sinker, change, sinker, slider. So Eli has seen everything in his catalog. Runners will go. 3-2 pitch. Missed low, ball 4. Went with a 99-mile-an-hour sinker. Overcooked it. And that walks in a run. It's now 7-2 in favor of Milwaukee. Bases loaded, 2 down for Nacho. And a great opportunity for his first RBI in the big leagues. Alvarez takes a ball low and outside. And in this case, you'd like it to be his first RBIs as a big leaguer. As a base hit should drive in a couple of runs. One 1-0 pitch. A strike on the outside corner. That's the pitch that he wanted for that 3-2 pitch versus White. Ball and a strike on Nacho Alvarez. Trying to get the Braves back into this game. Down by 5 runs in the 7th. 1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike. After Alvarez, it would be Williams. And the Braves trying to lean on the bottom of the order, hoping that they can make something happen. Nacho's been on base twice. 2-1 swung on, fouled back. And a 2-2 count on the Braves' third baseman. Ashby brings it. And Nacho takes ball 3. Missed low. Everything has been down. See if he goes back to that sinker. Time requested by Nacho Alvarez. He'll back out of there as it's granted by Malachi Moore. Nacho back in there. Runners will be taking off again. Big opportunity right here. And the 3-2. Check swing. They appeal. Strike 3. Andy Fletcher, the first base umpire, says that Nacho went around, and that strikeout ends the bottom of the 7th. So the Braves get 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks in the inning. And as we head to the top of the 8th inning, it's 7-2 Milwaukee.
When the Braves slide into second to score a double, you better slide into the McDonald's app to get free fries. Don't miss out on this deal. The day after.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
SeatGeek, the official.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
A 7-2 lead for Milwaukee. They'll have the bottom of their order coming up. Still Cox on the mound for the Braves. And it's the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if the Braves can strike out the side, our contestant, Joe Ellenberg, will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV. And also be entered in the grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar built together, back longer. Blake Perkins takes the first pitch strike. Well, the number in the game that kind of indicate how things have gone tonight. Brewers 5 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Braves 1 for 9. Hackett a miss by Perkins at a curveball.
And Braves have left 12 men on base, including bases loaded each of the last 2 innings.
That is frustrating. Here's the 0-2. Perkins lines one out to short, caught by Luke Williams. So 1 down, no winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, but Joe Ellenberg, we appreciate you being out there and tuning in and being a part of our Yanmar strikeout the side contest.
Got a scoring change. Caleb Durbin, credited with a stolen base earlier.
Called strike on Danny Jansen.
Back in the 5th inning, he was picked off, and the throw down to second dropped by Nick Allen. That's been changed from a stolen base to an E6.
No one in for a strike. Yeah, would have had him if you hold on to it.
I think that's the right call.
0-2 to Danny Jansen. Chopper left side. Not a problem for Luke Williams. Turns the glove over, scoops and fires, and 2 down. Now it's in the hands of Joey Ortiz. This guy's been on base 3 times tonight. He's given the Braves a headache, batting 9th. A walk, 2 singles, and 2 runs scored for Joey Ortiz.
And came into the game hitting .216.
Ortiz swings and hits one in the air to deep center field. Turning tail and going back, Michael Harris to the warning track, runs it down. Terrific play by Michael, sprinting straight away towards center field and able to twist back, sprint to the spot, turn back around, and make the catch for the out. And that'll be our Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 7-2 Milwaukee.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it? We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today. So it's a home equity loan? No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt. Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started? It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text equity to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text equity to 865-865. Text the word equity to 865-865. Text equity to 865-865 now.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Uh-huh.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin. Very not guaranteed.
I'm Cortland spokespug, Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
You've got a chance to win Braves tickets at noon and qualify for a trip to see Georgia Tech's opener in Colorado during the 4 o'clock hour. Get all of the details at 680thefan.com.
First pitch in the bottom of the 8th, the ball high to Luke Williams. It'll be Williams, Profar, and Olsen for the Braves in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 7-2 lead for the Brewers. And it's still Ashby on the mound for Milwaukee. Called strike on Luke Williams, 1-1. Brewers leading the National League Central. They came into the action today with a 3-game lead on the Cubs. Cubs are trailing right now against the Reds. Pitch misses low. 2 balls and a strike on Williams. When you're playing, the Brewers are in the American League, aren't they?
That's correct, sir.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Williams swings and misses. Yeah, the Astros swap leagues as well. You hadn't had that too many times in the history of Major League Baseball. Teams switching leagues. And the 2-2. Driven in the air to center field, but Blake Perkins drifts back, makes the catch, 1 down.
Tell you what, Luke Williams has been squaring up some balls, too. He's more or less been hitting it right at people, but he's putting a charge into some of them in his 1 or 2 at-bats he gets.
1 out, back to the top of the order to Jerks and Profar.
And that was back when the Brewers were mostly at Milwaukee County Stadium.
Right. Profar takes the ball outside. So if they were to win the pennant this year, they would join the Astros as 2 organizations that have a pennant in both leagues.
That'd be pretty cool.
1-0 to Profar. There's a ball low. Brewers won the American League pennant in '82 and lost to the Cardinals in the World Series and the Sud Series. Astros won the National League pennant in '05 before losing to the White Sox in the World Series. There's a called strike, and then all the success that they've had lately has been as an American League team, winning a few pennants in the AL.
Yeah, the White Sox swept them, I believe.
Yeah. Profar with a bouncer out to short. That took a nasty hop, but played well by Ortiz. What a play.
Man, what hands.
He picked it up by his left ear and then fired over for the out. That was a very fast adjustment. Two outs for Olson, bottom of the eighth. 7-2 Brewers. And Olson with a fly ball to center. Blake Perkins is out there. Medium depth center field, has it for the out. And the Braves retired 1-2-3 for the second time tonight. We advance to the top of the ninth inning when we return. 7-2 Brewers.
Excellence. It's what?
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your
Home Depot.
The flagship station of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets wants to send you to see the season opener in Colorado. Listen for your chance to qualify weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Top of the ninth inning, a 7-2 lead for the Brewers. They'll send up the top of their order. Caleb Durbin, William Contreras, and Christian Yelich. And it's still Austin Cox on the mound for the Braves. Left-hander from Mercer out there for another inning. Came on in the 7th. And his first pitch, a called strike on Caleb Durbin. Braves in the bottom of the ninth will have Baldwin, Murphy, and Harris due up. And will need a pretty massive inning to come back and change their fates in this one. That'll be fouled off. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
0-2 to Durbin. Ground ball fouled on the third base line. Still 0-2 on him. Durbin, a big part of the Brewers' success lately. In his last 40 games, he's hitting .341. Average of .263 for the season. Pitch misses low, 1-2. He was part of the deal with the Yankees that sent Devin Williams the other way. 1-2 to Durbin. Fly ball, shallow left field. Coming in Profar, racing that way. He slides and makes a great catch. Feet first slide across the damp grass in left center and slides to it perfectly. Nice play by Jurgson Profar and 1 down.
And then slid about 30 feet like a slip and slide. Well done.
Sliding that far has got to be fun.
Could even see the water come up.
One out for William Contreras. Takes ball up and in. 1-0 from Cox. Contreras swings and misses at a splitter. Contreras leads Major League catchers in starts with 93 and tied with JT Realmuto in innings caught. Just over 800 for the year.
He and Jansen, the only two not to reach base tonight.
1-1 outside, 2-1. Contreras, the DH tonight. 9 homers on the season. And the 2-1. Fouled back, 2-2.
Tell you, he has made a name for himself in Milwaukee. In that 3-way trade that eventually brought Sean Murphy to Atlanta. He's gone to Milwaukee and played well and hit well.
Yeah, big numbers, 2-2 check swing, didn't go. That was such a massive trade.
Boy.
There's so many players in that deal. (3-2) Fouled off. That was a 3-team deal, as you mentioned, by the Braves, with Justin Yeager going to the Brewers. Brewers also sent Esteury Ruiz to the A's. The A's sent Sean Murphy to the Braves. A's sent Joel Payamps to the Brewers. And the Braves sent Contreras, Royber Salinas, Kyle Muller, Manny Pena, Freddie Tarnok out. That's, my goodness. Chase hit a miss by Contreras. He strikes out. It was Salinas, Muller, Pena, and Tarnok to the A's from Atlanta. I mean, it's just players going all over the place. How do you think a deal like that even starts?
I have no idea. Who calls it in?
There's a ball low. And when the trade starts, does it start with 3 teams talking to each other? Or are there 2 teams and somebody says, you know what, I know that this other team would be interested in this guy. We could get them in on the deal. Bouncer fouled on the first baseline.
You're asking the wrong cat.
Yeah. Well, just the way a trade like that evolves, I'm sure, is fascinating and probably takes place over several days.
But that I'm asking, who calls the MLB office and says, okay, here you go.
Get a pen out. That'll be sent foul. That was December 12th, 2022. 7-2 Brewers, top of the 9th. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Christian Yelich from Austin Cox. Missed low it outside, 2-2. Two bouncer and a fair ball picked up by Sean Murphy. Yelich just standing near the box. Murphy doesn't know. Oh, yeah, he does. He comes back and puts the tag on Yelich. I thought he was about to run off and thinking it was a foul ball. He started to run out there on the grass, then came back and put the tag on Yelich. And that's a 1-2-3. Top of the 9th inning. That's a funny play. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 7-2 Milwaukee.
Hi. Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Before you accept an insurance settlement for damage to your car,
President. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
We go to the bottom of the ninth. New pitcher for the Brewers will be Grant Anderson, right-hander in his 51st game, 2-3 with a 3.29 ERA, 60 strikeouts in 54 innings. And he is a sidearmer, kind of a funky delivery, but he's had some good numbers for Milwaukee.
And he's got a bad pitch comm device.
Well, that figures. He was only in the dugout for like 3 hours. Hey, they gave me a bad thing here, man.
7-2 game, bases empty.
Why don't they check that out when they start warming up?
I have no idea.
(92-95) with a sweeper and a changeup and a bad pitch comm.
He's sticking it in the band of his cap.
Got a nice looking glove, though.
Yeah, I like that powder blue glove.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Grant Anderson ready now. Drake Baldwin takes a strike on the inside corner.
Drake's had a good night.
If he can reach here, it'd be 5 times he's been on base in the game. He's got 2 hits, got a walk. He'll swing and miss at a fastball coming in at 95, 0-2. Seven runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Brewers. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Braves. 0-2 to Baldwin, and he strikes out against that fastball. 1 out here in the 9th inning. Sean Murphy 0 for 3. Murphy with a bounce at a third. Backhanded, just back of the bag by Durbin. Long throw and a lunge off the bag by Vaughn, keeping a toe on the back left corner. 5-3 ground out. The second out here in the 9th inning. 2 outs for Harris. He's 0 for 4. Braves 1 out from losing this series. Brewers won 3-1 last night and leading 7-2 tonight. And tomorrow, Spencer Strider gets the ball for the Braves. Trying to avoid a sweep. There's a ball outside. That'll be Strider versus Jose Quintana, 7:15 Eastern tomorrow night, 6:15 Central. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Harris swings and fouls one off, 1-1. It was fun to see the Eli White homer tonight, but outside of that, I think my most favorite moment tonight was just talking about the origins of beer back in the 3rd inning.
That and our 3rd grade teachers.
And a tough night for the Braves. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Michael Harris. Harris sends one foul. Braves down to their final swing.
This guy, when he comes set, he works out of the stretch. When he comes set, he's right-handed. His left foot is the one closest to home plate, and the heel is pointed almost straight at the plate.
Yeah, it's weird. Here's the 1-2. And Harris pops one up. Foul ground. 3rd base line. Durbin comes over to the railing, and he can't make the play. It's on the other side of the screen. And a 1-2. Yeah, if you're up at the plate facing Anderson, you're looking at the back of his left heel, the way that his front leg is twisted. Anderson ready to bring it. Kicks and fires. Harris takes the ball low. Anderson holds the set high next to his right ear. He wants a new baseball. And his catcher, Danny Jansen, fires out what could be the final pearl used in this game tonight. Two. And Harris hits one in the air towards right center field to the gap. That is down for a base hit. Going to the base of the right center field wall. Harrison to second base, and he'll hold there. Split the gap perfectly between Perkins and Collins. And a 2-out double for Michael Harris. So that ends what was an 0-for-4 night prior.
Yeah, if you can save yourself a hit, your last at bat in a game like this all the time, boy, you really can help yourself. Good at bat, a couple of foul balls. Zap that last one.
So he's on for Ozzie Albies. Trailing by 5 runs in the bottom of the ninth. And down to their final out. Ozzie swinging from the left side. Takes a ball high and outside. Phillies ended up winning again tonight. They shut out the Orioles 5-0. There's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Ozzie Albies. Ozzie takes a ball inside. Mets were defeated 3-2 by the Guardians. That's now a 2.5 game lead for the Phillies over the Mets. See if Ozzie can pick up an RBI. 2-0 swung on, miss at a fastball.
And for the Brewers, the Cubs are losing to Cincinnati again, 5-1. That's late in the ball game. The Brewers came in with a 3-game lead, might go to 4.
2-1, pulled foul on the right field line, 2-2. Cubs have to be looking up at the scoreboard every night thinking, my goodness, they won again.
Yeah,
talking about the Brewers.
Or even looking and saying, hey, Braves, how about a little help?
2-2 to Ozzie. Outside, 3-2. (7-2) Milwaukee here in the bottom of the ninth. Harris a lead at second. Anderson, the fourth pitcher used by Pat Murphy. Comes set, and there's the 3-2 pitch on the way to Albies. Outside, ball 4. So after 2 quick outs, Harris doubles, Albies walks, and here comes one of the Braves' hottest hitters, Eli White. I can promise you this, the last place that Chris Hook, the pitching coach for the Brewers, wants to be walking right now is the mound. But he's making a mound visit with 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. His team leading by 5 runs.
And the last thing they want to do is get McGill up, their closer, who got a save last night, is 25th. They don't want to warm him up. But they're going to have to, and he's playing catch now. Well, this will be Hook's last visit to the mound because they have no more mound visits left.
They've been burning them up. Eli White's been on base 3 times, had a bases-loaded walk in the 7th inning. A double and a homer on top of that. The only time they got him was on a pop out to second in the 2nd inning. Eli takes a ball outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Need to get him on base, keep things rolling. Nacho Alvarez is on deck. Need a bunch of base runners in a short amount of time. 1-0 to Eli, fouled off. It was a sweeper, darting away from him. 1-1 on Eli White. This will be Anderson's 19th pitch here in the 9th inning. 1-1, slow chopper up the third base line. Anderson, bare hands, throws to first base and delivers a strike, and that ends the game. Impressive play by Anderson defensively to end the game, and the Brewers win it 7-2 on a night where the Braves went 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position and stranded a dozen. For the Braves in the 9th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Final score, Brewers 7, Braves 2. Back with the totals after this.
Ameris isn't just a bank. We're your bank, and we're proud to provide you free checking with mobile banking to give you full access to your account wherever you are. Enjoy the freedom of no minimum balance requirements or monthly service fees, because when you use Ameris Bank, you get the confidence of a committed financial partner on your side. Visit amerisbank.com/free checking to get free checking that fits your life. Ameris Bank, fiercely yours. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Other fees such as overdraft fees may apply. See the miscellaneous services pricing guide for details.
Hey Braves fans, every day injuries happen on and off the field, but when you're hurt on the job, it can be tough to get back in the game quickly. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm. Workers' comp should...
Hey baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m., I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through August 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa. Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week.
And Tire Discounters round tripper promotion at braves.tirediscounters.com. Braves will try to salvage one of this 3-game set tomorrow night. Ben will tell you about the pitching matchup after this on the Braves Radio Network.
As a fan, you know all the important sports cliches. And when you save money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive, you can get out there and give it 110%, even though that's mathematically impossible. And remember, failure is not an option. Well, it's always an option, just not a good one. But you're not worried because you've got ice in your veins. You're on fire. How can both of those things be true at the same time? Well, that's between you and your doctor. So get out there and leave it all on the field. Leave what? Who cares? Just leave it and save with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Here's a club you'll want to get into. Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Hey Braves fans, sometimes life throws you a knee-buckling curveball. That's when Truist One Checking steps up to the plate. If you're behind in the count, you won't have to worry about overdraft fees. Plus, eligible clients enjoy a balance buffer for some extra cushion. You'll get a convenient mobile app to keep an eye on things and access to thousands of Truist ATMs. Be ready every inning with Truist One Checking. It's life-ready checking that grows with you. Get Truist One Checking today. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and, of course, the Fan app.
All right, Brewers win this one 7-2 over the Braves, and the Braves will have to win tomorrow to avoid being swept here at home. That'll be our next broadcast tomorrow night. Braves and the Brewers here at Truist Park in Atlanta. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin at 6 o'clock Eastern with the Ford leadoff show. And then Joe and I have the first pitch at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. Lefty Jose Quintana goes for Milwaukee. He's 8-4 with a 3.50 ERA. Spencer Strider gets the ball for the Braves. Right-hander is 5-8 with a 3.71 ERA. So for the guys in studio tonight, Joe Virgin and Cullen Madden. Also for Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and a good evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where the Brewers have defeated the Braves by a final score of 7-2. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show starting now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came courtesy of Eli White. His 407-foot home run in the bottom of the fourth got the Braves within 3. Eli White, 3 home runs over the last 3 games. So he is doing just fine filling in for Ronald Acuna Jr. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta.
Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited.
Don't move, because the Hyundai postgame show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how. One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris II's custom Ford Bronco. Go to winmoneymikesbronco.com and get a link to enter for a chance to win today. This year, it was all my idea. No purchase necessary. Odds depend on entries received. Open to select legal residents of Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee, 18 or older. Rules at winmoneymikesbronco.com. Entries must be received by and sweeps ends 9/2/25. Void where prohibited.
Hi there. I'm a 4-leaf clover. You know, the lucky thing you used to look for. But now, with Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery, nobody wants me anymore.
There's a reason nobody picks you, dude. It's because I'm luckier.
Whatever, horseshoe. Shouldn't you be clomping down the street or something?
Shouldn't you be covered in weed spray?
This is my radio commercial.
For things not as lucky as
They're all the luck you need. Win up to $2 million with the Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Arrow protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put in your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
This time of year, the Braves are chasing another pennant, and hunters are eagerly awaiting another deer season with big bucks and backstraps for the freezer. Find more success this hunting season with OnX Hunt. The OnX Hunt app has nationwide public and private land ownership with custom tools such as the ability to manage trail cameras and see wind and weather conditions at each of your stand locations. It also allows you to share the content on your map to ensure your friends and family know exactly how to get to that new tree stand you set this off season. Use code BRAVES at onxmaps.com/hunt to save 20% on your membership.
You have a chance to win Braves tickets at noon and qualify for a trip to see Georgia Tech's opener in Colorado during the 4 o'clock hour. Get all of the details at 680thefan.com.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and